Today is May 20th and I just got the call. The truck is about 16 miles out and it's coming along. So should be here in about 20 minutes, give or take. I am super excited. I'm gonna film how it gets on the street, how we're gonna unload everything. It is a big day. It's coming. Okay, no worries. Then do what you need to do.
This is Sandra. She and her husband James work for Cunningham Transportation.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Everything that's in there.
Excellent. I'm Paul, by the way.
Sandra.
Nice to meet you, Sandra. How are you? Jupiter. Over here.
He probably smells my puppy.
And this is James.
Doing all right today?
Oh yeah, I'm Paul. How are you?
Good to meet you.
Thanks for bringing it over.
Oh.
Just as soon as truck doors opened up, a whole bunch of people showed up, including my friends Igor and Alina, who came to help me move all these boxes into the garage.
I can start taking them in? Okay, that's all.
Clock and tie on my boots, same red gloves, same dusty roots.
For some reason I thought that the cover is gonna come on a pallet and a whole bunch of boxes also on a pallet. It will be just one quick unload and done. Certainly not the case.
I asked everybody what color they're gonna paint it.
Most likely it's gonna be like a Rothman Racing, well, I forget, like the Shelby, the one.
What engine you putting on?
302.
Yeah, that's what I tell her. A lot of people are putting 427.
Yeah.
But that's a really light car.
Exactly, it's too much. No, 302.
Pussy. We brought a Daytona coupe with the carbon fiber body. Really light car. And the guy, he was an internet mogul. He bought all this for his daughter. He bought every option available. Mickey Thompson tires, everything. They're going to put a Corvette LS in it.
Wow.
For his 15-year-old daughter.
That's dangerous, yeah.
Well, I said, dude, in about 2 months, you're going to have that wrapped around a pole somewhere.
Yeah.
Sweat on my brow, one box gone, then another one now. Stack goes up, back goes down, round and round.
Pretty exciting to have the body draped in the cloth come out and lower it on the dolly that we prepared. Still needed to clear the high curb, a little bit of huff and puff here and there, but ultimately we got it in.
Then 10 more, box after box, box after box, I'm the king.
All right, awesome.
Not very fast for a Cobra.
Probably could have done without ramps, but all right, good deal. Do you want some water?
No, I'm good. I'm like a camel. I store it all around.
All right.
But your name, got the certificate on the front. On
Okay.
the side.
Oh, nice. Okay. That's awesome. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I need to sign off. Yep. Okay. Where is it? Oh, okay. Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks for your help today.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you for the delivery.
Nice meeting you.
And now that Sandra and James are leaving, it's time to move all the boxes that we put in front of the garage somewhere so they don't just sit on my driveway. And it's also time to build a body buck. Body buck is a support for the fiberglass body. Once we take it off the frame, it cannot sit by itself for long because it will sag. So time to head out to the lumber yard. In case you're wondering why my truck is covered, it's because I have a beautiful cedar tree, but it's also a sap machine and it drips sap non-stop on everything underneath it. Especially the pine cones now early in the summer, it's just like a sap fountain.
Could I get 1 3/4 sheet of plywood? Cheapest 3/4, and 8 2x4s. All right, thank you so much. Awesome, thank you so much. All right, awesome, good deal.
clock in time.
Now with the lumber loaded, let's head back and start building.
I know the dent by the dock door frame. I load the crate like it knows my name. 8 wheels growl at the yard gate. I nod once, then I lift that weight. Tape on my finger, sweat on my brow. One box gone, then another one now. Stack goes up, back goes down, round and round this whole town. Box after box, box after box. Oh, box after box. Box after box, box after box. Till the whole day clock. One more, then 10 more. Box after box, box after box. I'm the king of the floor.
Okay, it's time to take off the covers. Let's take off the covers. Alright. Okay. Man, look at these seams. This reminds me of an old joke. Look at that. Look at these seams. That's gonna be a lot of polishing. Final assembly. Okay, very cool. What is that? I think I should keep this for now. Oh, okay. Very nice.
Alright, now we're down to the final part, actually taking off the body from the frame. You need to release a bunch of bolts, and then you need a couple of friends. In this case, my friends Igor, another Igor, and Victor, who answered my call on Facebook and came over to help. All of us need to lift that body. Someone needs to clear the side skirts and then move it out onto the body block. Unfortunately, it took a lot longer than we thought. The body just didn't want to clear, and there was nothing about it in the manual, no matter how hard we looked. In the end, we figured out that we needed to pop out a couple of panels just to have the body clear. But once the car is assembled, those panels are back and fixed. I'm just not sure how to put the body back in. This will be something to figure out when I'm putting the car together. I actually asked on forums a little bit later, and people told me there's a certain trick and procedure to do it. You push the body back as far as it will go, then it clears the trunk, as you can see here, and then you can finally lift it up and move. So this will be an exercise, an interesting exercise when we put it all together. Now, unfortunately, I didn't record how we put it on the body back, but trust me, the body is off and we are ready to move. Okay, at this point, the car is practically disassembled. You can see the body is off. There's one last disassembly step that we need to do, is to take off all these metal panels. I already started numbering them, how they go back together. There's a diagram, but it always helps to take a photo and put a marker on them, like where they fit and how they were put together originally. These metal panels essentially protect the passenger and the driver from everything else that's going on in the car, and at the same time support the fiberglass body. When we're done, we're going to start putting them back on. Once I take them off, the frame is going to be completely stripped, and at this point we are really ready to start the assembly. We'll start with the steering rack first, then the front suspension, then the rear suspension, then everything else. So as usual, hit like, subscribe, let me know where I go, what you guys liked more, what you guys less, what I should do more of, what I should do less of, and I look forward to seeing you on this journey. Stay tuned for the next chapter.